The pavilion is located at 37 Godfreys Avenue, diagonally opposite to the Marucci River Golf Course and club facilities. With a very central location, it can be accessed through the Sunshine Motorway, which is a scenic route that connects Nusa to Maroochydore. The pavilion is a multi-purpose space with flexible layout and use. The main activities are shared and collaborative workspaces, meetings, functions, and events that promote networking through visitors and workers. Expositions and conventions are also part of the program, as well as dining and leisure. As the area is subjected to flood, the construction starts 4 meters above the natural site level, reached through landscaping and earthwork. The ground floor is also suspended half meter from the ground to get the floating appearance. Locating the car park underground frees up ground level space for landscaping and communal spaces. The level encompasses an auditorium with a green room and a foyer that opens to a beautiful garden prepared to host outdoor events. It is a multi-purpose space with flexible layout that can be used for retail and independent business. Commune areas designed for visitors and workers to stimulate creative and collaborative workspace. The sculptural stairs or panoramic lift take the visitors and workers to the first floor. With an open plan layout, this floor contains flexible shared workspaces, meeting rooms, and private booths for calls and smaller meetings. Following a hybrid workplace model, employees have the ability to work in different spaces, including co-working spaces, commune areas, or outdoor. Facing the river, the topography was modified to create an outdoor leisure public area that can be accessed from the first floor, from the office area, and the restaurant. Looking directly over the Marucci River is the Sunset Bar and Restaurant, with a pool incorporating a see-through glass. The top floor is reserved to an art gallery and space that can host private events. For larger gatherings, there is a terrace on the roof of the building. The design relies heavily on modernist values, especially on its boxy geometry and panoramic dimensions. It places value on formal simplicity through a juxtaposition of floating rectangles and was elaborated with extreme care and attention to details and finishing. Most of the project opens up to the landscape in the form of sliding glass doors and wooden lattice panels, promoting a complete integration between the building exterior, interior, and the surrounding nature. The building structure essentially uses hempcrete in conjunction with a metal structure to obtain great spans, creating ample and flexible spaces that can be adjusted with different layouts and use. Natural and recycled materials are used wherever possible. The use of mass materials such as stone, recycled timber, and hempcrete work to moderate the internal temperature of the building using thermal mass that store heat during the day, which will be released at night to warm the building. The sun's energy is harnessed to create electricity. All the glazing of the building is part of a smart system with a transparent solar cell capable to generate electricity and control directed sunlight entering the building. A double-walled facade of clear and photovoltaic glazing was designed to promote a healthy environment, both in and out of the building. The semi-transparent photovoltaic units absorb solar radiation without blocking natural light from entering the offices and the art gallery, reducing the energy used and generating energy. Recycled wooden louvers positioned on the western and eastern facades move according to the time of day to protect the building when the sun is at its hottest. Light colors and smooth surfaces reflect heat away from the building. Natural light is abundant but not overwhelming. Openings are largest at the ground floor, where natural light is not as bright. Plants help to filter incoming light and wind. The eight-row tactile skylight allows natural light to reach deep areas of the building, where the retail area is located. The south facade is affected by the cold winter wind and the facade facing north by the summer warm breeze. In order to control wind flow and maximize natural ventilation through the building, large openings are positioned around the ground floor, allowing natural airflow to enter and travel into the lift atrium. A central full-height atrium, where the panoramic lift is located, has a retractile glazing ceiling that is part of the smart glazing system. The transparent photovoltaic modules can be opened and closed according to the weather, filtering the wind flow and natural light. Earthwork and landscape with native vegetation around the building also act as a windbreak, preventing direct strong winds to hit the structure and unnecessary winds. Planting also facilitates the acoustic and thermic comfort on the building.